Good evening, Quench. Quench One, how are you guys doing? Looking after yourselves, I hope, and keeping safe. I have no idea what week of lockdown we're on. I've lost the plot in terms of days of the week, what even month we're in. I think it might be April, who knows. But here we are. We are still in the midst of very unusual and strange times. Some of you might even be experiencing some new things. Perhaps for the first time in a long time, you're experiencing haircuts by your parents or family members. I'm fortunate; my hair is relatively easy to keep short, but I'd love to see if any of you lot have got some dodgy haircuts. That'd be quite funny to share. I've been ill for a few weeks, so we haven't really been able to have a think about how we're developing Quench during this lockdown period, but we're going to think about that, and we're going to try and work out some creative ways we can hang out and interact. But obviously we've got the WhatsApp group, and I really encourage you guys to use that, talk to one another, talk to us as leaders. We're here for you guys. If there's things that you want to ask us or just want to bounce off us, then let us know. We'll be there, we'll respond, and it's a great way of communicating and sharing together. And we'll keep working at how we can develop Quench One and make it fun and exciting for you guys, even in this really weird time. But today I just wanted to share a few thoughts about what we're in at the moment. We're in a bizarre time. It is totally unusual and bonkers. And it's really easy to get focused in on the fact that we can't go out, that we can't see our friends, that nothing is normal, everything is just ruined. But I want us to say it's not just about those things. Being in our environment now is difficult. There's no denying it. And if you need to talk to someone about it, you know where we are. But we are so blessed in this world. There are so many things we can be grateful for and thankful for. And I want to encourage you guys to have a look up. Have a look up around you. Don't dwell on the negative, on the things that you can't do, but look at the things that are around you. The other night I tried to have a look out and see the Starlink satellites that Elon Musk has launched zooming overhead. I missed them, but it made me realise when I looked up at the heavens, it was a clear night, the stars were absolutely amazing. And the Bible tells us that those stars, that the whole of the universe was created by God. We don't know exactly how he did it, but the Bible is very clear that God is responsible for all of creation, and that includes the heavens above us, these wonderful stars. And it just makes me fill with awe when I look at them. When I look up and see the stars, I just think, wow, what an amazing God we have to have created all of this just so that we can admire it, so that we can be here. And there's this bit in the Bible I read last week sometime. It's in a book called Nehemiah, which is all about a bloke who had a big job, a big responsibility to rebuild and bring back Israel back to where it should be. But there's this bit in Nehemiah chapter 9 where he says this: "You alone are the Lord. You made the heavens, even the highest heavens, and all their starry host, the earth and all that is on it, the seas and all that is in them. You give life to everything, and the multitudes of heaven worship you." In this lockdown period, it's easy to focus on the negative, but we need to remember that there is a God who can be worshipped, and we can give thanks for stuff like this. The stars above us, the stars above our heads. So this week, look up at the stars, look up at creation around you, look up at your family. Don't dwell on the negative. Look at what God has given you and give him some thanks and praise for this beautiful world. Cheers for listening, and don't forget to comment in the WhatsApp chat. If you've got any prayer requests or anything like that, post them in there too, and we'll be praying for you guys. But we'll see you again soon.